All right, welcome back, guys, to Main Street Cinema. It's Mandalorian Friday, and this week's episode was excellent, in my opinion.
Non-filler.
Non-filler, like last week, right? Yeah,
Absolutely.
this one was really good. It was I gotta say, at the end when I saw who directed it, I was like, okay, Bryce Dallas Howard
I
has
was
done
surprised too.
two of
Bryce
my
Dallas
favorite
Howard.
episodes. She's
Yep.
now done two of my favorite episodes.
Right.
So, like,
Like her. What episode did she have last season?
the Cara Dune one.
Yeah. Yeah, the one where they're on the farming planet, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was nice to see Bryce Dallas Howard get to play around with this kind of an episode.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's starting to slowly follow. Well, not slowly. She's been doing it for a bit. She's starting to be like her dad now.
Yeah, and now they've all done a Star Wars property. That was last year they did it, but now it's she's done even more than her dad now.
Yep.
But this is a really good episode. Started from again, we're left off kind of. They're on the way to the planet they're trying to get to, and I say one of the things that was great
Just
about this
me,
episode. What'd you say?
Or did the opening sequence look like Firefly? Like he was.
And that's what I was gonna say. They kind of upped the ante with
Yep.
a re-entry scene because Star Wars is usually very fake physics, very sci-fi. Things are just not explained. But a re-entry scene is kind of like new. Like we had to have retro boosters and the ship caught on fire. These are things that aren't happening normally in Star Wars.
Yeah, absolutely. I was waiting for him to go. I'm a leaf in the wind.
Yeah, it's like they really are trying to go space western and
Yeah.
just piss off all the fire.
Yeah, we're gonna give the Expanse a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, that was good. That definitely upped the ante. Seeing them get to the planet, it was funny. Seeing them laugh and seeing all the aquatic creatures.
Uh-huh.
Your man
Yeah, we definitely needed a break from the desert. So
Yeah, well, those are easy sets to do things on. But obviously the thing that everyone was trying to predict, who's that hooded figure? Is that a Jedi? I know we were all like, we don't know if it's a Jedi because we all know who is playing Ahsoka Tano, and that should really only be the only one.
Yep.
And it ended up being a Mandalorian, which we didn't get names for two of them, but we did get Bo-Katan, which
Katie Sackhoff.
yes, Katie Sackhoff came out. She's now playing two of my favorite sci-fi characters ever, Bo-Katan and Cara Thrace. Starbucks. So it's just she was great. Titus Welliver was one of the Imperial. He was the Imperial captain on the ship.
Yep.
And his role was small, but I was just like, see, this ABC Disney family, they just have such a deep bench. They were just like, hey, you haven't done anything for us since Lost.
And he was very stout in what he was doing. He was like, you knew he was wasn't messing around when he was like letting those people go ahead and take over the back.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Well, I mean, for the most part, the episode was pretty fast paced. There wasn't much like plot to it aside from, hey, lady with eggs, guy who brought your eggs, tell me where the Mandalorians are.
They
Of course,
threw in that the little bit of hook with Attack of the Clones. If anybody's watched that animated series, because you get to finally hear Katie Sackhoff mention the Dark Blade 2
the Darksaber, yeah.
Imperial Captain. And then we already saw that the Dark Blade is being held by Moff Gideon. So.
Yeah, because she's the last one you see it with after everyone had their hands on it in Clone Wars.
Yep.
And obviously, when I forget the name of the Sith. Well, she wasn't even a Sith then, but she offered it to her because of Duchess Satine, and she's like, "You should be the one ruling." She obviously still thinks she needs the Darksaber to rule Mandalore for some reason, or like it's something because the first Mandalore there was a Jedi or whatever created it, but she's looking for that. So she's gonna be back. They're gonna be back.
Yeah, you can guarantee we're going to see her again.
I'm looking forward to the big scene with Ahsoka, all four of the Mandalorians, and Cara Dune, and possibly You know, Timothy Oliphant's character coming back. You know, all of them gonna, you know, they're all gonna be in there. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, the sheriff, or was it the marshal?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
what he
well,
was calling
yeah.
it.
So it's gonna be that, you know, they had the mission to get the weapons, and pretty much it was a hidden mission to get the intel on the dark saber, find out if Gideon had it where he was, uh, and everything goes well, at least for the purposes of this episode. But really, all it was set up for you to get Caladan, Corvus, Ahsoka Tano.
Yep.
And I rewinded it because I was like, what the hell planet did she just say? And I heard the name right. But Caladan and Corvus and Ahsoka Tano. So we've got hopefully next week we get that. It may be another filler episode of travel
Oh, I hope not.
where he might crash on a fire planet.
Right? I mean, with only so many episodes, we need to see some serious progress.
Yeah, yeah, but that is good. And you did mention, him not knowing exactly, who he was about, being a Mandalorian, and them giving a little explanation about the Children of the Watch and how they were zealots, because we had all seen Mandalorians take their helmets off
Yep.
in the cartoons and in the comics. So, that explanation kind of firms it up, puts that to bed. There's no more why can't you or why can't. It's because they were super conservative zealots who wanted to keep their helmets on for some reason.
They're
That's
devout.
that is literally the explanation, and we don't need to ever go back into why he can't take it off again.
Yep. Thank
And
you,
maybe
Katie
he'll start
Sackhoff.
taking it off. Maybe he will.
Right. I mean, technically, he already has. So,
Yeah, well, he was hurt.
yep. I mean,
Yeah.
the robot did it, but I'm like, hey, as far as he's concerned, it count, or at least it doesn't count. So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I love the episode. I love
great
Bryce Dallas
episode.
Howard directing these episodes. I want her to direct more of them. I don't really have much more to say other than that. And so I'm really excited for next weekend.
Same.
Next Friday, it's going to be Ahsoka Tano time.
Oh, I hope so. It'll be
Yeah.
nice to see Rosario Dawson in that role.
She's just, I'm going to bounce around from Marvel and Disney characters. Don't worry about it, guys.
No
I
worries.
got this. I got this, Rosario Dawson. I got this. Well, all right, guys. Let us know what you thought about Mandalorian episode 3. Was it an improvement on episode 2? Is it your favorite episode of the season? Are you also a big fan of Bryce Dallas Howard's directing of this show? Let us know. And as always, like and subscribe if you liked what you saw. And we'll see you guys next time.
Don't forget to comment.
Bye.